Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. We're in the Sunshine State here in Florida. The Panthers looking to scratch and claw on the ice tonight. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Bruins take possession to get this one underway. Florida's got control of the puck. The Panthers move to the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Forsling. Too much traffic in the lane. Nice zone entry from the right side. Along the half wall with the puck. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Quick feed to Verhaeghe. And that's poked away. The Bruins have it against the wall. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Lindholm's won the draw here in their own zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Scores! Off the one-timer out here.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
The Bruins were looking for a good start in this one, and they have certainly accomplished that with the first goal of the game just minutes in.
Well, you know, they would have talked about making sure that they established some presence and some pace in the game, in particular in the opening frame, James. But to get up a 1-0 lead on your opponent just minutes into the game, that is a fantastic start.
Here's a chance, and he puts that one aside with ease. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Forsling's lugging the puck. Receives the pass. The Bruins have it from their own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Moves it to McAvoy. Looking to set up offensively. The Bruins carried along the wall. The Panthers gain control of the puck. Jones has it in the defensive end. Look out, here they come on the attack. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Arvidsson. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Into the offensive zone. To his teammate. Dismiss that chance. Off a stick and they can't connect. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Tries to feed it over to McAvoy. With possession along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Sabrango. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Sends it in front. And that's stopped. Handles the puck. Here we go. On-man rush here. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And with the delay penalty called, they get the extra attacker out here on the ice. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Bruins don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Well, the one-goal lead, there's a small margin of error, James, and to protect it, you can't be in the box. Now they're short-handed, and they got to find a way to kill it off.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Power play then can even the score here, James. It is massively important that they create some kind of momentum in their favor on this one.
Quick pass across to Corrali. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Benning. Puck picked up by Forsling. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Shuts him down. And he coughs it up with the pass. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Lohrai's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Now a quick pass to Peak. No room for that one to get through. Oh, look at this. Big play inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Lohrai. Great defensive play to break it up. Oh, glove save by Sweden.
Swayman's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
And gets control of the puck once again here in the open ice. And he takes the feed. Passes it to Forsling. Puts it on net. And he snags that one with the glove. Sends it over to Chanot. Here they come on the attack down the right side. He stopped it! He stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Slides the puck over. Lindholm's caught with the stick, and the officials are signaling for a hooking penalty. The Panthers have been called for hooking.
Well, that's a tough penalty to take at the end of a period, and it's all about the PK unit now. They've got to kill the time off, get to the intermission where they can reset.
Boston's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity for this team. It's going to start in the face-off circle, getting possession with the win, and then looking to set up.
Block shot!
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
There's a collision with some authority. Middlestats got the puck. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Kulikov. The Panthers move it in. Takes a shot. Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And one last save. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Clean sheet of ice, period 2 is set to go. Boston's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. To the low slot! Stopped it with the paddle! Wow!
Verhaeghe's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Bruins fail to capitalize on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the...
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
It's a shooting gallery! And another stop!
He made some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
They've got numbers! Shut down by the blocker. Boston's looking to break out. The Bruins are across the line and into the offensive end. Oh, he stopped it! How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team has got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Well, as play continues, can you feel the love tonight? Listen to this place here, Cheryl.
I can feel it, you can feel it, and he can feel it after that last save. Because you know what fans appreciate? They appreciate effort, James, and that's how that save was made.
The Panthers have it behind the cage. Quick pass to Samaskevich. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And a great save.
But you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Denies him. He got all of it. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Great heads-up play by the defender. The Panthers take it along the wall. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Picked up along the boards by Luosterainen. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Bruins take possession of the neutral zone. Now over to Minton. Moves it to Hinostroza. Puck scooped up by Schwint. Grabs control of it at the point. And he shuts the door on that. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Lindholm. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass.
Well, a ton of connected play on both sides of the puck right now, generating a ton of speed and offense. Both teams looking to score goals, high-danger scoring chances. Coaches don't like this one because there's not a lot of defense.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Boston's up 1-0. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Look out. Florida's got the puck. Bennett's got it in the defensive end. Shot. Just gets enough to keep it out. Gains the zone along the right wall. Quick feed to Lowry. Hammers a shot. Stones him on the play. Boston's got it across the line. The Bruins carry it along the wall. Moves it to Kiki. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Avoids the poke check. Scooped up along the wall by Verhaeghe. Quick snap, scores! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Bruins have gone up by 2 here in the late stages of period number 2, and they have just played a complete game tonight here, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, they've been all over the ice, and just look at the analytics, look at the numbers. They have owned possession time, James. They've been first to it, they've dingled, they've dangled with it, and they've made things happen with their opportunities.
Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of the game. They are wearing down their opponents with hits like that. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And he sidesteps the check there. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up.
All of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sadowski, Pounder, and here comes the third. Time to find out who wants it more tonight as period number 3 is underway. Well, Pounder, we've played more than 40 minutes now in this one. How do you view things?
Florida's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it, and you certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Bobrovsky's been fantastic tonight, really putting his team on his back here, James. Just look at this last sequence. I mean, desperation save after desperation save. Really keeping his team in it and the puck out of the net. They got to find a way to converge, retrieve the puck, and get out of their own zone.
Lindholm stick handling in his own zone. The Panthers have it now. And he takes the dish. Here's the chance on the attack. Oh, here we go. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
The Panthers look to start the transition game. Kachuk's got it in the offensive zone. And it's a one-goal game after that one.
Well, that's timely execution, James, because there's still one way left. There's still hope they can get back in this one.
The Panthers have made this a one-goal game here in the third.
Might be the final dance in the third period, but there is a lot of runway as this team is on fire right now. And we saw that with that last goal as they're within striking distance. You can feel the energy. It's just popping out of them right now.
And he takes the feed. called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. Still lots of time left in the period. Florida's trailing by 1. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. Boston's through center and now in the offensive end. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Arvidson's going to play it against the half wall. Passes it in front. Oh, off the iron. That's some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Florida's got it in their own zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Last stops the rocket of a shot. Lohrey's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick shot. Textbook stop by Bobrovsky. Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
Well, the entire bench loves this one. I mean, not only does he score the goal, but he wins the battle that allows him to gain possession of this puck. I mean, it is a fight. It is compete level that gets this goal.
Boston's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the compete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
Takes it to the front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving, you're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck.
Score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting two in a row. Back-to-back, here they come. I love this goal, James, and because there's will behind it. I mean, there's an attack mentality to want to drive the interior of the ice. You gotta fight for that space. He does a perfect job of it, and he's rewarded with his goal.
Broken up at center by Hinostroza. He carries the puck up along the wing. Solid body contact. Grabbed along the board by foot. And that slides right out to center ice. Taken by Forsling. And sends it just out of reach. Feeds it across the ice to Aspero. Loses the coverage there. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
Bobrovsky's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. And he slides it quickly to Forsling. Shakes off the coverage. Driving right to the front. Big time stop there. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. Handles the pass. Sidesteps the check. Here's a short pass to Verhaeghe. Bennett's crossed the line and gained the zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The Bruins have pummeled their opponents tonight. They have been the busier team offensively and have converted numerous times here in this third period. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. Oh, look at this. Here's a shot. Oh, and that goes wide. I think it went off a body.
Well, James, he had good timing, ability to get his stick on it, changes the direction, almost fools the goalie, but misses the net.
Middlestat started against the boards. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Jones. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Blocker save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
And that carries off a stick. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Shot! Oh, he denies them with the stick save as it goes off the shaft of the stick.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
Quick pass to Minton. Boston's got it into the offensive zone. Feeds it to Jones. Final horn sounds, and we are all done with this one. The Bruins danced around on the ice with the puck on their stick all night long, Cheryl.
Yeah, and when that happens, you've got your opponent running. They run outside the dots, and then you can slide the puck to the middle of the ice, and you can really cash in and convert on those opportunities. I love their game tonight.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here at the EA Sports team, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.